Okay. Stream. The disposable income stream rated solely for generate as is just that. An income that streams obviously that of gathering and video. That means to waste. Because it will be wasted. Or it will be used for enjoyment, and let's be honest with the current situation on the world, you should never use any money that you are not willing to just randomly lose on anything that is enjoyment. Because you have taxes to pay, you have food to pay, you have a lot of necessities for your life, and you use that money. That's exactly what the current situation for me is. I don't want to use any money to work or to normal means to having fun because it will be not fair. My current day to use money that actually thinking about every single trying to be responsible. Yeah. So that's the main rule of the disposable income. Is a stream to generate disposable income that I will promptly waste in things like magic cards. And actually, I'm thinking about stream. It was supposed to go up on PM, but I forgot. Today is the 23rd of December. That means obviously that there's a lot to do. My there's house, and I completely forgot that I was doing this stream. Also, I didn't have the game or OBS installed because I had to format my PC last week because I had an intrusion. Not not a serious intrusion, not that will absolutely destroy my PC, but I did something that I should not do to get some software, and obviously, when you the high seas, you meet pirates. Also, that's one of the decks that I want to uh, get better on my pirate deck. That I'm using dragon cards. So basically, I'm trying to do a One Piece Animal Kingdom. I'm Cat Magic the Gathering. I missed the game. I missed. I didn't miss the. Was now that I sold. Well, no, change. A couple of Cyclonic Rift, a couple of Shocklands, uh, $160 on cards. That's how much I got from display for a second. Aha. Had to input password. I have time to that I have. Make sure to help especially if you have elderly people that make sure that's the priority. Anything else is secondary. Anything else you can do. God damn it. Hmm. Ah. Okay, next time I will install the game first. Oh, the password window goes completely blank. That's better than it used to. Okay, full screen game. Nice. I should get the settings right. I'm using. My brain is going by default to the Wii, to the Switch controls. Because of graphics. Uh, huh? This game is old, so it will look shitty anyway. How's the? Oh, I cannot check the audio. Uh, Please tell me the volume is right. Okay, how's now? There you go. Let's go from the beginning. Waste time. If you don't know this game, this is a literal telenovela for men. It's a novella. It's absolutely a novella. It's full of drama, it's full of crying, it's full of anger, and it's absolutely wonderful. And is not translated, localized by Young Ja, so fuck that bitch. His voice is absolutely the worst thing that has happened to Yakuza, and trust me, there has been real bad shit happening with Yakuza. If you don't know, this is a prequel for the original Yakuza game. Goes into the backstory of Kiryu and... Hello.
この街で喧嘩売んならちゃんと相手を選べ。大金持ち歩いてるとき特にな。
This is a complete retread of the original Yakuza game, basically bit for bit, except when you go with the secondary character that we will meet later. Yeah, it gives you a lot of context for everything that happens in the first game, but also it is exactly the same story, and it has exactly the same scenes, action scenes. but for me it's better because of how it's set up on the past and well,
エミちゃんまだいいじ
I
ゃん
was 10 years old
こんな
when
時間サスビラ切っ
game
たって
takes
タク
place.
シー捕まんないんだから
Not so much the past, but a lot of the values and the way of behaving of people.
あじゃあさプラザのスイートで
Old
も
school,
取るよ
love that.
だから俺と朝までねねなんだてめえ言ってんだよおいちょっと待てよこれおいてめえぶつかっ
なんだ
といて何
ビビってるか
スカとこいてんだよちゃんと謝れっつんだよ土下座しろ土下座おいよしよよせあ
Maruka.
いや
Tamaka. I will get banned by. Yeah,
どうもすみませんでした
I will avoid cursing as much as possible, but on Japanese, English, and especially calling somebody pussy in a not so safe for current day language. Okay, this is one of the things that I dislike about this game. And great game. Don't take me wrong. This is one of the things that I dislike, and it
よ
basically
頼んでおいた仕事どう
終わりました。ちょっと封筒が
it goes into these kind of scenes,
このまま
and
でいいっすか。
the Yakuza games in general have
そん
this.
なこと気にしないでいいむき出しだろうが金は金だから
It's a good way to save money
堂
in
島組さん
development,
は
but
仕事早くて助
it's
か
not
る
the
よ
greatest way
は
to
いこれ
to build something that is
ご苦労さん
engaging.
どうも。
でこれは俺からの気持ちね
いや、それは。
鳥藩が常識のこのご時世安い取り分でやってもらってんだ普通なら本職の人にこんな安い額の取り立て頼めないからね
でも、
同年代のガキどもが万札ちらつかせてタクシー乗る時代に本職の君が金もないんじゃ様になんねえだろま、これは俺との初仕事を終えたご祝儀みたいなもんだはっ、とっとき
ありがとうございます。
しかしバカに金貸しちまうと後が面倒でしょうがねえな30万ポッチ捨てんのは簡単だが回収しとかねえと商売としてのけじめがつかねえなあ
え
Okay, basically.
俺も長いことこの町で金貸しやって
The
る
main
からよくわ
character
かる
has been sent to
今の
be
世
the
の中
guy and get the money
金
back
の本当の
because
価値
he's
が分か
on
ってる
the
やつなんて
Yakuza.
ほとんど言いやしないその点学のない君の方が高
He's
学歴
been
の
giving
若造
money,
よりよっ
but
ぽ
you
ど
will
分かっ
see.
てる気がするんだけど
Soon, everything will go wrong.
俺には
Right?
わかりません。それじゃこれで。
なあうちに来ねえか兄ちゃん
Yeah, okay, good.
君の腕っぷしならヤクザやるよりもっと簡単にもっと多くの金が稼げるいい飯腹いっぱい食っていい女を好きなだけ抱けるそれだけじゃない金さえあれば不幸な人間を幸せにすることすらできる
If you say that to an actual Yakuza, that's an insult and you will get murdered.
うちに来て稼ぐってのもいい選択だと思うんだが
Is that
3
easy?
年前にその言葉
You
を
are
聞いて
trying
れ
to
ばそ
cross
うしてたかもしれません。
big boss on the Yakuza mafia.
一度極
You
道に行った
are
のは
you are out.
時間を巻き戻せない。
Your time in desert is
それ
completely
が
gone.
答え
So
か
you are
Yakuza
double
や
crossing
誰
a
かを幸せにすることなんて
mafia boss.
できないんす
A
よ
mafia boss that thinks that honor
さあな
is the
俺は
only
ヤクザ
thing
になったこと
most
ねえからわからない
valuable than
ま
money.
気
So
が変わったらいつでも連絡してくれ
yeah, a loan shark trying to to get somebody that is from a Yakuza family to work with him.
めんどくせ
Around. Even for especially old-time Yakuzas. Current day, if you don't know, current day Yakuzas are getting a lot of issues. Yeah, this game is toxic. I love the toxicity of this game. You will see a lot of nice displays of the female form. Oh, wait, not even sure. I don't think I set up that. There's a stream. I don't care. I will be doing this maybe one day. Why don't I still haven't decided. Maybe every day. I just want to see if this picks up. And yes, I love the old schoolness of the game. Because I was a kid on the 90s or the late 90s, and I was obviously in Ecuador, and Ecuador had a lot, and I mean a lot of commerce with China for just cheap plastic stuff. The dressing on the windows and everything, not similar to what I would have seen when I was a kid. And even the sensation on the atmosphere and everything, it reminds me to let's say Salinas, Guayaquil, places like that are on the coast. Obviously anything was nothing was in Japanese, everything was Spanish, but that ambient, the fogginess and everything, and the way that the buildings are built, the streets and everything, it reminds me to when I was a kid for some reason. I really enjoy that you are playing this game and you feel that sensation of I'm on a poor country on the 90s. That's the sensation. I'm on a poor country on the 90s. And when you go to something like Grand Theft Auto 5, Grand Theft Auto 5 feels like a more modern, current day city on Latin America. The architecture, the dressing on the streets and everything. Quite interesting to get flashbacks from games that are ambiented on completely different places. I'm guessing that there's a lot of culture crossing, especially with globalization. Yeah. Just let me see. Two more times, one more time, and next tutorial. For YouTube. You cannot counter. They disable your counters and everything else when you are playing this game for the first time until yeah, you love that. It's grab and punch in face. Okay, we're trying to split. It is time to wipe this mirror. Okay, so basically kick them until They are dead. And every time you hit, the harder, faster you hit, you get more money. The goal of the game is basically generating money to spend in building yourself up. And it's a good message. This game actually gives you that message right away, that you are supposed to use money on yourself. If you want to get better, if you want to grow as a person, you need to spend money not only on random stuff, but in yourself, in bettering yourself. It's a good optic.
逆だ。おめえがなかなか来ねえからこうやって時間潰してた
We
んじゃね
made
え
one of the first
暇つぶしに喧嘩って
interesting characters.
おとなし
The
くヘル
villain
スビで
for
も
the
行けっ
first
てよ
game,
ガキじゃあるめえし
the second game.
興味ね
I don't
相
remember.
変わらず硬いね
I haven't played Yakuza in
とりあえず飲みに行こうぜ久々にオールで付き合えよ
since my PlayStation 4 died. But
ありがとうございました
also, うるさい。
は
You never talk back to a Yakuza, even if it's in a good situation. You never talk back to a Yakuza.
お日柄もよく
行くぞ錦
Interesting that they actually go for a lot of actual Yakuza culture, but they romanticize it too much. There's
しかしよ
way more
お前も様になっ
violence
てきたな。
and way
もう一
less
発のヤクザだ今日の取り立てももう済ませたんだ
courtesy,
これで風間のおやっさんも
well,
少し安心するか
less decor between Yakuzas. Because
あいにこ俺の取り柄は
it's a hierarchy based on power. It's a hierarchy based on strength, on how much can you
こんな
get
バカ
under
みたい
your
な時代だ
control.
ぜ
People,
楽しまなきゃ損だろ
money,
少し頭使えや
businesses,
風間のおやっさんが
all
無職
that
で出てくる年明け
makes you
それまでに俺も少し
better in the eyes of the head honchos. And you need the head honchos because you want to
ま
one
ずその
day
みすぼらしい
grow
何か
into.
変えてみな
Well, it used to be like that. Now there's a little trouble because there's a lot of the Chinese mafia getting into
お
Japan,
前も
and
たま
there's
に
a
は
lot
50万の
of
スーツでも着てみ
different
ろよ
groups of people that are starting to make these small
俺は服
gangs,
なんかどうでもいい
and these small
風間
gangs
のおやっさんだってい
do
つも
not correspond
自
to
分
any
で服着て
Yakuza
んだ
organization, so they are more vicious,
あ
less
の人は組
structured,
の若頭同時に
and
ナンバー2だ
things
ぞ
like hard
あの
drugs
レベル
that
まで行
normally
きゃそ
you
れでも
will
通用
move
するがな
in,
極道商売に
in
ある程度
small
家
amounts,
が必要なんだ
so you can get
お前
to
が最近車
the
買った
people
の
that you know will
家の
buy.
ため
These mafias
このこ
actually
じゃれたライターも俺の
bring
だ
a lot of drugs
Sort
to
of
Japan,
Kaiser.
and they try to sell them like you will
Yeah,
see
I can,
on
catch
China. In China, if you go for
お
on
前
Hong
も
Kong,
本当
for
は分
example,
かってんだろ
there's people that will touch your shoulder and go like, "Hey, do you want drugs? I have drugs."
そしてこの
hey,
堂島
take
国
drugs.
の大門を見て素直に言うことを聞く
In
ヤクザは見え張っ
Japan,
てなんぼだぜ
it used to be under the table, and these new mafias are starting to go more,
仇のくせしてアコギな商売するやつに借りた金
and
で
that
遊びまく
actually
るバカ
deteriorates society. When drugs are under the table, you have a small contingent of people
奴
that
らに
are
とっちゃ外
degenerates.
見が全て
When all the society become
うわ
degenerates,
もういい
you get
それ
California.
より飲みに行くんじゃなかったのか
Is that easy?
おうおうそうだったな
When bad things happen in the open and nobody does anything about it,
あの辺りにいい店がある
even
んだ
to hide it, you get an absolutely destroyed con. And happening in California, that's what's
Yakuza.
happening in a lot of cities on the US. And that's what happened here in Ecuador in some cities. It's better when you can have. Oh, I'm supposed to follow him. Instead of I'm
そん
going
なに
ahead.
急ぐな
So yeah, that's one of the things that is old school about this game. People respect the Yakuza, people bow to the Yakuza, people pay the right money, and they are not so cocky. And the Yakuza, in exchange, actually did a lot of good things for society. On the earthquake that caused the Fukushima incident, the Yakuza were the first responders on basically every place that they were operative in. And they were, before the government, they were distributing water and food and giving blankets. No, nothing asked. Because if people die, you lose customers. That was the rationale for them helping people during the earthquake. If people die, we lose customers. So instead of just going around and plundering, just going to the houses and ransacking like you will see on other countries, the Yakuza keep order, the Yakuza keep people fed, and that's their way to basically safekeeping the livestock. As cruel as that sounds, but there's something barely honorable on that you will not see on current day mafias on Japan because they are Chinese. My Japanese teacher had a lot of issues with that. He was really angry, and he was angry even with the old prime minister, the one that got killed, Shinzo Abe, because he was too much into politicking, not too much into actually safeguarding Japan as a nation. And yeah, a lot of Japanese people think that if you let Japan mix too much with, especially the West, the deterioration will end up destroying the culture. They have a point. They have a. You need to have an amount of immigration if you want to survive. You need to have a lot of culture imported, especially if you're talking about entertainment, about goods. You need to import a lot of that. You are an island. You cannot depend only on the foods you can generate. You cannot depend only on the things that you can generate, because there's a limited amount that you can generate. Even on here, goodbye. Hey, I'd say goodbye. So goodbye. Yeah, he's taking a nap. Hi. Right bumper? Ah, to cover. I wanted. So yeah, Shinzo Abe was too much into politicking to the West, to catering to the West, and my Japanese teacher thought that that was a mistake because that will force a lot of the Japanese people to get into American customs, into Korean costumes, and that was bad for the economy and that was bad for the people. He thought that having your culture be preserved and just mutate by the will of the people and not by introducing new stuff was better way for his society. Since his society has been basically secluded for 2000 years, introducing external culture creates a lot of conflict. That's one of the main issues in Japan right now. That a lot of what came from America during the Second World War that generated issues.
No.
And there's still some things that are going wrong there. So why I'm talking about this, because actually Yakuza get a lot into that, a lot into what the CIA made with the Japanese culture. I like this one. I don't have. I will generate more money kicking masses. If you haven't played Yakuza 3, actually Yakuza 3 is deeply into that, because it's the problems that North American, I say, influence deteriorated the ways of the Japanese people. And obviously there's a background of people Americans trying to force themselves into a poor area, creating this hotel that is actually a front for the military. There's a lot of extra context for that. But it was an interesting game to play because it goes deeply into the politics. Too much, I believe, into the politics, but it's a good game, so I don't care. Here you will see more talking about the government and the idiocy on the government. I think since Yakuza 2, you get way more about external influence, the Chinese mafia. So they reflect a lot of things for the time that the game is.
現役女子大生ホステスのまどかちゃんとゆいちゃんだ。
Okay, full disclosure, I have a friend that wanted to get into the OnlyFans business side of things. I tried to consult, not consult. I was the consultant. I was the one that people paid to do stuff about how to manage OnlyFans SEO, search engine optimization. I dropped that month because when I was, hey, you're getting money, pay me money. Girl was like, hey, I will give you ass. Thanks, but I need money. Shut up, give me my money. Hey, well, if I was in this, like my friend for the ass, I will be selling drugs. I will not be your ass. So I had to drop that. Never try to work with women that want to sell their body, because guess what? They think that their body is valuable to you. Their body is not as valuable as a plate of food in the table. That's have you seen what's going on with Sniper Wolf and all that shit with Sausage, old boyfriend
店はここだ。
old husband
今夜はど
for
こと
Sniper
も
Wolf.
付き合ってもらうからな。
Well, basically she was like, "Is my ass what's getting the food on the table? So you should be happy that I'm giving you ass." And guy was like, "I want money. I'm doing the setup for the streams. I'm setting up everything. I'm doing the business end of things. I'm creating the scripts that you read. I'm playing the games that you fake you're playing on screen.
常連なのかと。
Your ass is worthless to
ち
me.
まちまビール
So
飲むより見栄えがいいだろう。
if that's how you're coming to me, we are getting divorced and I'm getting half."
俺は安く見られるのはごめんなんだな。
And he's suing for half.
なるほど。
If he gets the
お前
right
偉いよ。
ass cheek,
確かに
He's
見えたのを
golden.
大事にしてる。
おめえも
Because he's
この世界で
swinging for
のし上が
her
りだ
ass.
けは少しは見習えよ。
I know Sniper Wolf is in a downward spiral of just doing everything stupid that she can to see if people still care about her. Because, oh,
ほら、
maybe her ass was not the thing that got people into her streams. Maybe it
こじら
was
俺ら拾ってくれた
you know,
あの人の
the gameplay and the
て
interest
めえの体
on
張
the
るくらいし
topics.
か脳がね。
He had no idea how to keep without sausage.
いや、もしかしたらおめえ
Her
は
ass
今の
was
ままでいい
not
の
as
か。
valuable as the content.
ん
Her ass was just
おめえが下で頑
dressing
張
for
って
the content.
風間のおやっさんが出世する
You need to remember that
お
all
めえ
the
にも
time.
出世
You
の
need
芽が出て
to.
くるかもしれない。そういうのし上がり方もあるさ。
To know that your ass is
お
not
めえは
as
風間のおや
important
っさんの子じゃな。
as the end goal. That goes for men
おやっさん
too. That
なん
goes
で
for
俺らの
everyone.
こと風間組に入れてくれなかったんだろうな。それは堂島組の方が
よせよ。
まあ。よし、真面目な話はもうやめな。
Nishikiyama is a good bro in
カラ
this
オケで
game.
もしてパッと騒ごうぜ。
Nishikiyama is one of the best bros you can have in this game. And if you know Yakuza lore, you know what I'm saying in this game. He died, not a hero, but he died. Obviously, we're going for Bakamitai. I'm terrible at this. I cannot play this part for my life. Because I'm always X for me is on top because of the Switch. There you go.
バカみたい子供なのね。夢を追って傷ついて嘘が下手なくせに笑えない笑顔を見せた。
Ah!
I love you もろくに言わない口下手でほんまに不器用
なのにどうして
さよならは言えたのダメだねダメよダメなのよ
Yeah, I cannot do this for my life. I absolutely suck in this.
好きすぎてどれだけ強いを避け
If I have to look at the controller, I'm not looking at the screen.
思い出がバカみたい
Yeah, if I have to watch the... That's why I have so many issues with controllers in general. Because every single time you get a new controller for a new console, if you get an Xbox, now you have to remember how the Xbox layout is set. So you get a PlayStation. Now you have to remember how the PlayStation layout is set. Get a Nintendo console. Then if you are so lucky to get a Steam Deck, well, you're fucked again. You are absolutely fucked. There's no standard for controllers. Even for PC, there's no standard for controllers.
なあ
That's bullshit.
桐生おめえ音痴だったんだな。
いやいやいや、わかったわかった。うるせえよ。いや、まだ
そ
バカよ。
落とすなって。何事も練習だ。そのうちきっと上手くなるって。
だといいがな。
Getting scolded by a character on a game for not having sense of rhythm.
まだ食うつもりか？
That's my life.
俺はそんなに腹減ってねえよ。
まあいいじゃねえか。付き合えよ。
You're getting near the part where the game starts to pick up.
さあ行くか。
Because up to now, the game is just random bullshit.
前から思ってたけどよ。
It's enjoyable, but it's random bullshit. We are getting to
曲
the
のチョ
drama.
イスは渋いけど。
And once the drama starts,
流行りの曲はよく
you
知ら
start
ねえんだ。
getting into the nitty gritty of what the Yakuza
流行り
culture
に
is.
遅れた男はモテないからな。
That's the actual juicy
つ
stuff.
っても男のアイドルなんか俺も今勉強中だ。
By the way, a lot of
知ってるふりしてなんとかやり過ご
the
してるよ。
それ
a lot
周
of
り
the
にバレ
stores
てんじゃねえのか？
かもな。
sell either porn or ladies,
最近は
if you know
マ
what
ジ
I
で可
mean.
愛い子が多いぞ。
おお、そうなんだ。
あ
I love that this game
帰ったら
is
チェックしてみろよ。
right up.
案外ハマって俺よ
Yeah,
り
we
詳しくな
have
るから
a
さあ、
prostitute
そのうち俺ら
culture.
二人8匹でコンサート行ってた
But
り
right
して。
now,
お互い想像
you
した
don't
く
know
ね
how
え
it works
姿
from Japan.
だな。
Only normal intercourse is a crime. Other kinds of intercourse are not a crime. So
おい、なんだよ。
you can pay for
全然食ってねえじゃんか。
other
だから
services.
もう食えねえって言ったろ。大盛りなんか頼みやがって。
Out of
情けねえこと言うなよ。それでも男が。
昨夜11時
So
頃、カムロ町の一角で発見された
the
若い
business
男
in
性の
Japan
変死
is
体は
growing exponentially right now.
警視庁では
One in 7 women
殺人事件とみて
will
付
be
近を
working
捜査
on
中です。
that kind of stuff.
ただいま続報が入りました。若い男性の身元が判明したとのこ
If
と
the
です。
trend continues, because there has been an escalation, especially with sugar daddies,
栗原太一さん、
it
32
may
歳。
get into 1 in 5
警視庁の調べで
in
は
the next couple
栗
of
原さん
years.
は金融業者数社から借金を抱えていたとみられ、今後関係者から事情を聞く方針
And
で
yes,
す。
this is the main story. Basically, this is when Kiryu gets
カムロ町で殺
framed
した。
for being an ass.
よくある話だろうが。
いや、お前、夕べの取り立て、相手のこと結構痛めつけたって言ってたよな。
こちらが栗原さんの死体が発見された現場です。
Incredible.
ここって
A telenovela.
俺が取り立てした場所だ。
おいおい、お前、マジか。
いや、死ぬまで殴ったわけじゃねえはずだ。
この場所はカムロ町で人がごった返すネオン街からわずかに裏道を入った先にあります。ビルとビルに囲まれて人目につきにくい。かな
Okay,
りいびつな
the
空間という
main
印象を受けますが、
in this whole game is about this space, this vacant lot.
こいつ。俺が取り立てたやつだ。
おい、お前、本当に間違いねえのか。
はあ、
何やってんだよ。取り立てで相手殺しちまうなんてよ。
There goes it.
誰からだ。
I miss beepers.
組か。
I hate cell phones. I absolutely hate cell phones. Everybody thinks that you will be watching your cell phone all the time. So when I'm working, I normally don't pay attention to anything. Because
事務所行
you are
ってました
supposed to be working.
やっぱり。
Then people
今のニュースの
that
件で呼び出されてんだ
are
よな。
trying to get to me,
まずいことになった。
respond. I'm fucking working, man.
お前ももちろんやべえけど、これで風間のおやっさんの立場も危うくなる。
Whatever you have to say can be said later.
どうお前や俺がおやっさんに拾われたってこ
Keepers
と
you can just
だから
ignore.
よ。俺らの不始末は
だが
そうはいかん。多分おやっさんの後釜に座ろうって連中は間違い。堂島組若頭補佐のす
Oh, yeah, okay. Now we are getting into
お
the
やっさん
nitty
が
gritty.
札にパクられたのもその3人の誰かに売られたって噂だ。
なんだそれは。
Basically,
おやっさんの仕切ってた鳥羽
Kiwi is being framed for murder because one of the big
風
guys
の兄貴が
is trying to get a plot of land. That plot of land belongs to a girl that we meet later. And the whole game is trying to solve the mystery of the girl and the mystery of what the hell Kiryu has to do to survive. Because once the Yakuza think that you have done something wrong, since the investigation could end up in them being investigated for your actions or your supposed actions, they will just throw you into the cops. They will just go like, yeah, this is a criminal, take him. And that's it. Because your balls belong to them and they can send you to prison if it's necessary. It's that easy. For the Yakuza, it's really that easy. Oh, I have to go to the... ダメだね、ダメよ、ダメ。あんたが好きで好きすぎて、どれだけ強い
桐
だけでも
久世の兄貴実
十分
は
ばかり。
若頭
そうか、わかった。
So yeah, you have to take a taxi and go to the headquarters. Explain yourself because you were not supposed to kill anybody and you didn't. As soon as you get there, they will tell you that the killing was done with a gun and obviously you didn't shoot. And whenever you get a gun later on the game, you can shoot the guy twice in the head and the guy will be, okay, I'm fine. Because it's a Yakuza. The fun is the violence without repercussion. Old school cameras. I love how accurate it is, and at the same time how over the top crazy. Technology is on. It's of the
おう、ずいぶん待たしてくれるじゃねえか。
うるせえクソ。
偉くなったもんだな。おう、キリ。
ずっと死ね。いや、
申し
死んで
訳ありません。
ください。
久世の兄貴。
こんな昼間っから東島組の幹部がガン首揃えてお前を呼び出した理由わかるよな。
カムロ町で見つかった死体の件ですが、
やっぱりてめえか。こりゃゴルどころじゃなくなっちまったな。なあ、久世の兄貴。 。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。
crossing bastard, but he is a legit double crossing bastard.
組に連絡があってな。金貸し？
東郷クレジットの社長だ。あの社長に頼まれて仇ぶっ殺したのはおめえだろ。もっともあいつは自分のせいじゃねえって早速逃げ打ってやがったがな。たかが30万程度の小競りの取り立てで本性が下手打つとも思っていなかっただろうからな。はあ、ちんけな金貸しとはいえ同情するぜ。
300,000 yen was a
理由がどうあれ、
Can you
仇がや
imagine?
っちまったっつうことはどう幕を引くか。だが
It's like
俺は自動出すんじゃねえ。
3,000 good balls.
安心しろ。仇ったって相手も借金まみれのクズだ。
300
臭い
good
飯
balls of
7人
ramen
食えば
current day.
答え収まる。
俺に掴まれた。
Ah, they
なあ
had to go
殺し
to
の方
prison.
はそれでお上と手打ちするとして
That's the cheat. But it's
そ
the
れで
regret
問
of
題はあの場所からどう人目を
there.
そらすかだ。
You actually get sent to prison
そうだ。
after 8 years.
面倒なことをしてくれたもんだ。
あの場所って
とぼけんじゃねえわ。おめ
おいゲリア、お前よりによってなんであの場所でやったんだ。え、まさか風間の頭の指示ってわけじゃねえよな。
おやつさんの指示ってなんでおやつさんの名前が出てくるんすか？
聞かれたことだけに答え
Ah, no.
なんであの場所を選んだ。頭の指示じゃねえのか。え、
で、
それに
でかい場所だからな。
それも頭から渡されたのか。
チャカ、一体何の話をしてるんですか？
That
俺
was
は銃なんか持ってません。
the guy that was found dead with a shot. Kiryu doesn't
こ
use
の俺
guns
は
right
白
now.
を切りつもり。
見つかった下は痛めつけられた後、とどめに頭を打たれていた。サツはまだ公表してねえんだな。
That's the issue. The main point.
本当ですか？
And that's the first key that you get to solving this mystery.
俺は素手で奴を殴っただけです。
もしその話が本当だとし
The
たら
gun、is really important.
お前は誰か
間違っても俺は
と言ってるが、どうしますか？
嘘に決まってんだろ。たく悪あぎしやがって。てめえみたいな下っ端はめて誰が得するってんだ。
おうキリ、もう一度聞くぞ。なんでわざわざあの場所で騒ぎを起こしたんだ。
金貸しからの指示だったんです。あの場所に相手を呼び出すから、少し痛い目に合わせてから金を取り立ててくれって。
今言ったこと間違いねえ
The
な。
loan shark told him to take the guide.
どうやら金貸しから話聞く必要がありそうだな。
So if you are smelling a framing,
しかも
yes.
場所が場所だ。
But
このままじゃあっちの仕事に支障が出ちまう。どうするよ。
答えは
forgets that lot of land. Gets the success. That lot of land is investigated. The owner up by the police. The whole family gets in trouble. Who wants to frame the whole family?
何が何だかわかんねえって面だな。
え
え。例の死体が見つかったあの場所はな、あそこは通称空の一坪って厄介な土地なんだよ。お前ら下っ端は知らねえかもしれねえけどな、堂島組長から俺ら頭補佐の3人に命令が出てたんだ。どんな手使ってもその空の一坪を手に入れろとな。
空の一坪。
針の穴ほどの隙間もない繁華街に偶然できた一坪の空き地だ。それを親父が欲しがってる。親が欲しがるものを差し出す、それが子分の義務ってわけだ。だがその場所で堅気の死体が見つかった。あの土地が世間の目を引いちゃ地上げしようにも手出しが難しくなっちまう。ほんと困った話さなあ。
それがおやっさんとどんな関係が？
あの一坪にはな、別の意味もあってな。堂島の親父に差し出したやつにはとっておきの褒美が用意されてる。
褒美？
おう、不在の風間の頭の後、堂島組次期若頭のポストだ。つまりあの土地は俺ら頭補佐にとってただの一坪じゃねえってことだ。
Not only trying to frame people,
風間の
but
頭
also
と
to
つながったお
cross
前が
photo
俺らの邪魔するためにやったのか
because
と思ってたが、
there's a chance to create even a new family.
何にも知りませんでしたって感じだな。
ちょっと待ってください。それじゃ風間のおやっさんはどうなるんです？
There's a lot of game has
さあな。だが組の一大事に無所にいるようじゃ頭は務まんねえだろ。
The fun part is that all the politics
ガ
get
キの頃
resolved
から
by the
育
fee.
ててきた可愛い子分が理由はどうあれ仇をぶち殺しちまったとあっちゃ
Fixing. Right?
きっちりけじめつけねえとな。
おやっさんは関係ない。それで俺も殺しはやっていません。
そういうことはサツにつってもヤクザの言い分聞くほど連中も暇じゃねえだろうな。サツには今日中に実施しろよ。
It's not only that they are
縁故詰めとけや。
time to
お前も極道なら
there's
組長
something
に
even
挨拶しと
bigger.
かねえと
They are
筋が
paid
通
to
らねえぞ。
accept anybody that presented by the family as the police on this. They used to get money from the Yakuza to if somebody is given to the police like this is culprit, that's it, that's a culprit, no investigation need. Especially on prefectures where the Yakuza have still. There are some prefectures, actually, we are talking about more nice prefecture. Yeah, the Yakuza have no. And here we meet the first teacher for martial arts that will get game. He has a rather flashy style of combat that obviously here he goes like, yeah, I want to do that, and that's how we learn to fight. Basically every single time we get into some trouble, we meet somebody that has a style of combat that is really cool and we learn. That's it. So yeah, and all the text because it is meaningless. It's fight for money because the the trainer. This is a guy that used to fix boxing matches, and he is trying to get Kiryu to become his next boxer school. Yeah, this is the fight style. It's right. And yeah, you learn how to fight from watching a guy kicking ass. This game is as simple as that.
No.
Yes.
そうだな。
And you learn to fight. Oh, I don't have the combos unlocked. Ah, I have to. Yep. There you go. Wait, how do you target on PC? Target. Need to turn the control. I'm using Xbox controller.
おい。
Yes.
Huh?
Yes. Yes. So then. So then.
And there, I think this has been practice, but the disposable revenue stream. Find more story and
あれは
hours.
ちょっとそこなボコボコにするぞ
Go. God, I love the violence in this game. I really really love the violence. Fight? Oh.
これ骨折れてんじゃねえかな。
In, and that's how you get a lot of the good stuff on this game. Just going to
後悔するなよ。
wait, the signpost? Okay, you're going up. The gifts that you get in this normally use them for women. So you save people, and with everything you get from saving people, you get women. That's how life works. Listen, the Yakuza games. Can I take this? Yep. I enjoy this too much. I'm not dodging the attacks.
マジつえ。
Fight. I think I will save here and that was a good test.
俺を
5 people.
俺を あいつをちょっとそこのお前
Eh, fight?
してん
Okay.
じゃねえよ
Fight. Then I call it a day. I get too much pleasure from the violence.
遊ぶ金欲しさでした許してください
No, we can. Okay. That will be it for today. No, if work out, if the game maybe. I don't know if I will keep on to I want this one streak. Well, everybody. Some reason.